Hello Bakugan Brawlers and welcome to another Bakugan video. Today I'm going to be showcasing the strongest and the weakest Bakugans in my collection. So this video is a fun and pretty special from my usual type of videos, as I'm going to be showing you each of the strongest and weakest Bakugan in my collection. And since I have a couple of Bakugan with the same G power, I'll be going by G power categories. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Alright guys, so we'll first start off the strongest Bakugan from my collection. There's only two species of Bakugan in front of us, which is Longfly and Infinity Helios. These Bakugan are the strongest in my total collection. So we will first start with the 1100G category, which goes to Ventus and Chaos Longfly with a printed G power of 1100 Gs. Chaos and Ventus Longfly both come in 1100 Gs. Next up for the 1150 G category, but let's start with first the Infinity Helios. As you guys know, Infinity Helios has a wide range of G power in its wheel. And the special thing about Infinity Helios is that you could choose its own G power. So the highest over here is 1150. Then Subterra Longfly also falls in this category, as it has 1150 Gs. And my favorite Bakugan in my whole entire collection, Pyrus Longfly, with 1150 Gs. I'm so happy that my favorite Bakugan, Pyrus Longfly, is in this list. Now over to the 1180 G category, we only have one Bakugan, which is Aquos Longfly, as it comes with a whopping 1180 Gs. A pretty small jump from 1150, but trust me, that can make a big difference in battle. And now with the strongest category in my own Bakugan collection is 1200 Gs, and that goes to the Aquos Infinity Helios and Darkest Longfly. As you know, Infinity Helios has the G power wheel, the strongest being 1200, and the very rare Darkest Longfly with a very strong G power of 1200. Alright guys, with the weakest Bakugan in my collection, we will start off from the highest going down to the lowest. So first up, for the 270G category, we have a couple of Bakugan over here. We have Darkest Juggernaut B1 with 270 Gs. Then we have here Darkest Reaper B1 with 270 Gs. We have over here Pyrus Robottolian, the first Bakugan in my collection. It has 270 Gs, but it's a bit scratched off. And then we have Pyrus Centipoid with also 270 Gs. And lastly, we have over here Chaos Fear Ripper with 270 Gs. All of the 270 G Bakugan category are in B1. And now with the 250 Gs, we have two of the Bakugan. First up being a B1 Chaos Skyrus, 250 Gs. And we have over here a Chaos Centipoid with 250 Gs. It is a bit scratched off, but you can kind of make it out to be 250 Gs. And now onto the 200G category. This is a bit strange because they are the Bakutech Bakugan. We first will go with Chaos Jill, which has a G power wheel of being 680 Gs the highest, but the lowest, as you guys can see, is 200 Gs. Next up, we have Aquos Twin Dobru, with the down mode being 200 Gs. As you guys know, the Twin Dobru is a double magnet Bakugan, similar as Preyas 2. And the top part features 620 Gs, but the bottom part features 200 Gs. So this is technically a pretty weak Bakugan if you open on the bottom side. And the last one from the 200G category, we have here Aquos Saint Aquos. And this is the Super 5 deck version, or you could say red version. It has a G power of 200 Gs. Saint Aquos has a switch on the bottom where you could make it a double stand mode, where its wings or hands are on the top, which does feature only 200 Gs, making it a very weak Bakugan. But if you put the switch down, its wings or hands are gonna collapse, which does feature an additional G power of 420 Gs. So add up both of them, which gives you 620. But if you leave it on the top form, it will only feature 200 Gs, making it a pretty weak Bakugan. And now with the weakest Bakugan in my collection, we have over here a Ventus Trifalco in the red version. This Bakugan comes in 160 Gs. But like with the other Bakutech Bakugan featured here, this Bakugan does have more than 1 G power, and the only way to get 160 G on Ventus Trifalco is if you position him on the first mode, also known as the little mode. If you put him on the second mode, which is the attack mode for doing critical KO, he does feature a G power of 700, which I believe you would add both of them up, giving it 860 Gs. And if you put him on the third mode, which is called the defense mode, you could see his wings fold in on the front. This also makes him 860 Gs because the 700 G is featured with the 160. So the only way to get Trifalco in the weakest 160 G, which is leaving it in the little mode. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share for more awesome Bakugan content. And also be sure to comment down below what are your strongest and weakest Bakugan in your collection. See you guys in the next Bakugan video.